It is bracket watch season, man, or should I say standing watch season. We're about the midway point here, week 10, and we have some heavy, lofty games coming up here soon, so we have to keep our eyes on these standings. As you can see, we are 4-4 this year. I feel like it's one of the fastest starts we've gotten out to, other than the 3-0, but pretty good here. 8 games through the season. You see we're third place in the division, though, with Buffalo at 5-3. The Jets actually doing surprisingly well at 6-2, and they're actually who we have to face here up next, as we have a series here against the Jets, Broncos, Vikings. It does not get easy here in this middle portion of the season. We have a lot of tough games coming up here soon, and we have to make a lot of big wins here against some tough rated opponents. I mean, we have to play the AFC West, so we have to see the Raiders eventually. We have to see the Colts here before not too long into the season. I think we have to play Pittsburgh too as well. So, I mean, those are 3 teams that are very well in the hunt for taking their divisions. And then we have to play the teams on the NFC side. So we're going to have to prove that we're going to want one of these playoff spots. Right now, we're on the outside looking in at seed number 10. But today we'll be kind of focusing at least on this Jet series and then seeing how far we can get after that. I mean, the Broncos are 4-4. The Vikings are, I believe, a lower ranked team, so we might even just simulate through both of those games. But before we go ahead and jump into this game against the Jets, we got a couple upgrades to get into, man. How you guys enjoying the series? I hope you guys are loving it as much as I am. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe on you guys' way into the video, and hopefully we have a good episode today. So leave a like, actually leave one like, one prayer for a clean episode today, for a bunch of dubs, because we're tired of being 500. We want to at least finish today's episode over 500 if possible. So a couple of quick upgrades here. I mean, we're going with a field scrambler archetype there for our backup Joe Milton. Demetrius Watson getting a elusive backup grade here too as well. Before we go to get into our favorite rookie here, Ben Saban, superstar X Factor tight end. Definitely want to work on his vertical threat. I think do vertical threat because I think we might be able to get a big boost on the short route running then, since it doesn't normally impact it. Let's see, 86 overall, +1 on short route running. I guess I'll still take the +1, but actually helping his catching out too as well. We definitely have to go up. So always making those catches in traffic, which is at 81. So I guess that's really what we need to focus on, the catching traffic, which I think would be more so, I can't see right now, but it probably might be more so possession than anything. And last but not least here, Paris Johnson Jr. Being one of my tackles. I think I should just upgrade his pass block. I mean, his run blocking is okay, but I mean, we're not going to be running like too far outside the tackles there. So I just want to go pass protector here. Make sure that you're as passed up as possible so we can keep our quarterback off the ground. And let's see how this Jets team managed to get to, a 6-2 record. It definitely is helped out by the fact that they got 2 really good defensive players, though. Sauce Gardner at 99, 96 Quentin Williams, 93 with Breece Hall. So this roster is young and good. 4 90s, all above, or 4 guys that are all above 90 and barely cracking, not even into the age 30. Kenny Pickett is now the new starting quarterback over there, with Mac Jones backing him up at 77 overall. They do have Breece still in the backfield. Receiver core looking like Wilson, McCole Hardman Jr., and Mike Williams. Not too bad at all. We have to keep our eyes out for that. Tight end, they have Isaiah Likely now still over there at tight end. I remember they did have him last year, so they went ahead and obviously didn't trade him or get rid of him. Offensive line is still looking okay, so we just want to make sure that we keep eyes on this team and make sure there's no different change. Was Hassan Reddick here last year? I don't remember that. Did they improve the defense too as well? Looks like a young guy here, middle linebacker, Dylan Northcutt. Doesn't look like a bad prospect at all. 79 overall, 91 speed, 81 play rec, 84 tackling. What's his coverage like? 77 zone. That's not too bad at all. Christy Williams on the right side, who's matched up with Sauce, DJ Reed Jr., Ben White. So it's still got a pretty good defense here. Still young and growing. So still got a bunch of young guys that are proving themselves in these starting roles, which I hope that some of our young guys start to do. So we just need a little more time. Look at that. That's crazy. We have a better overall, better offense, better defense, and they're just playing better. Flat out, they're just doing it better than we are. So we'll be focusing in on this game here at Gillette Stadium. This is, I believe, the first time we're seeing them. I do think that we have to play them again here later in the season, if I'm not mistaken. We're looking at the first matchup of the year against them. Yeah, we do have to face them again in week 15. So this could very well define even more important matchup later, or could start the downfall of our season. Let's get into it and see which one it's going to be. defense. Go ahead and start us off on a good note here. I mean, we have Kenny Pickett in the backfield at QB. We should be able to tee off against this defense, hopefully. Or tee off against this offense, hopefully. Obviously, I'm surprised they went with the option of going and just getting another back, or I guess kind of like bridge type of QB instead of drafting one after Aaron Rodgers retired. But it's going to be his show to lead, and he's doing it with a very good fashion here. That's going to be a throw out and a flag late. Typically, that's going to be roughing the passer. Actually, it's defensive pass interference. Christian Gonzalez, I guess he did something. I don't think I saw anything, but defensive pass interference nonetheless. You guys got to keep y'all hands to yourselves. I mean, he caught it anyway. Handoff goes there up the middle. We're able to go ahead and launch that up. Tavahi there all over the play yet again like he always is. And some of the things that we're going to be keying in today, how is this pass offense going to do, especially over the middle? How much passing are they going to do compared to running with Brees in the backfield, though? Throw goes out here deep to the left side. Wide open receivers. Jonathan Jones gets beat on the outside. I don't know. Is it the fact that, because I believe I do have him still working the slot. So how you got over there on the outside, I don't know. So I think I'd have Christian Gonzalez working in the slot. We'll have to see. I'm also going to keep eyes on that. My DB rotation is, because that's got to be part of the problem here. Why are we not getting any coverage sacks? So, yeah, it does look like I have Gonzalez playing in the slot. Jonathan Jones on the outside. So, I might have to see if we need to change that possibly. I would think that, you know, that's the way that we've played the best over the past couple of years. But we might have to go get that switched up. Julius Peppers there. Go ahead and knocking that one down in the back of the end zone. Great play by Jabril. Pickett with the two backfield look here. Dropping back. Throws it out to his halfback. Plenty of room to get up the field, though. But they will knock him out at the 2. And that bend don't break defense in full effect yet again, as we might be able to hold them to 3. As thankfully they're not like Kansas City going to try to go for it here on 4th. All right, and here we go. Now it's time for our offense, even though the projections there are over my QB's head, so we won't get to see. Drake may be excellent there in the pocket, but we're going to look to try to get this offense going here. Hopefully get some more production out of Jaylen Warren. He's really kind of been struggling. Haven't really seen him pop off for too much. I mean, 12 for 54 isn't exactly what I'd like to see out of my halfback that I went to go pick up, but we'll definitely take things. Did you catch that in fall? I was going to say we'll definitely take things like that because I thought he was about to cut up and move up the field. We got him specifically abilities in his X Factor to do just that. And now, right now, he's kind of looking kind of weak here. As we thought that went over the middle of the field. Wide open will be Javon Baker. Able to make the play and keep this drive alive. Why is he in Superstar? I guess he has to reach a certain level before he can get his X Factor activated. He's at Superstar right now. So we go with the triple option handoff here up the middle. Yeah, why is he just in Superstar mode? Why is he not in X Factor? I don't think you have to be a 90 to get your X Factor, do you? You might. No, because Chase Young has his and he's not a 90. Why is he just Superstar? I have to see and look into that. Oh, I think I have to activate him from the adjust lineup screen. That might be it. So he might not be actually as fully powered as he needs to be here. If we run off the left side, if he's able to get enough for the first down, probably could have broke that for a little bit more had he stayed in tight just a little bit. Gonna go empty set here though again on our side of the field finally. Motioning out, saving at the bottom of the screen. May looks, fires towards his way, but it's not towards him. It's towards Josh Parks getting the first down yet again. Did they say the Jets only had one first down their entire drive? There's no way they drove down the field and only had one first down. That thing's got to be lying. Dropping back here, throw is it wide open over the middle of the field. Once again, that's Josh Parks again being open. I think I did move him to our number 1 too as well. Number 1 and slot receiver at both spots. So it'll still be number 1 in the slot, but if we only have one receiver in the field, it's just going to be him. So we got Saban once again motioning out, empty set, throwing to that side. Once again, finding Parks, same play. If it works, it works. It's getting us up to the 10-yard line, so I'm not even going to be mad at it here. 2x2 look here. Polk, Parker on the outsides. We're going to go with the handoff here to the right side, though. They sent in a blitz to perfectly counter it. Good timing there. Bass Knight getting in the backfield. I think that's their young, strong safety. Coming up in great run support there. Look, we got a Polk pointing at the top of the screen. He wants the one-on-one. We're not going to throw it to him, obviously, but we are going to get out the pocket, and May's going to run with it. All clear daylight as he slides down. If he runs more towards the pylon, though, he might be able to sneak in for that touchdown. I need better QB AI awareness. As here at the 4-yard line on third down, we're going goal line formation here. Play fake. Oh, he's wide open. No, you had your fullback. What are you doing? Are you that dumb? I get Saban is the all-star tight end. You want to get it to your guy, but the fullback was butt naked. I don't know how you missed that, bro. We could have easily had 7 points and been up on the Jets here early, but he misses the throw. So now we got to come back here on defense and hopefully do what we did last time just a little bit sooner. Sitting for again. Quick throw out there. That must have been an RPO. Little screen route there as we knock him back behind the line of scrimmage, but I think that's McCole Hardman able to get enough for the first with forward progress. RPO not fooling them. Looks like their quarterback's at least being covered by the prompts here too as well anyway. Throwing out to the halfback. I think that's Brees there making the catch, getting up for 2nd and 4. And yeah, we don't really blitz a whole lot, so you'll see us back in coverage a lot. So a lot of this is going to be coverage sacks. I don't really know a way to make us blitz more. I don't want to get in and change the defensive playbook too as well. You know, I don't know like if that would really do anything. So maybe it's just like, well, right now we're using the Browns playbook on defense. Maybe the Browns aren't a blitzing team. Maybe I should go to a different playbook possibly just because they don't blitz that much and it could help out. Because I feel like we would do good throwing in the occasional blitz more often than we do. I feel like we blitz maybe like 2% of the time. And while we have great DBs, it looks like we're not getting cover sacks. Here we go, sending a blitz, and look what happens. There we go, forcing him to throw it out quick. Now they just had the guy open, but it's still a 3rd and 1 here. Let's see. I don't think we're going to send another one from this look, though. Trips open. Spread out at the bottom of the screen a little bit here. They're going with the handoff, halfback dive. We got to at least stop the run. I mean, I guess it was just 1 yard, but we got to do a little bit better there. We aren't getting any pressure here on Kenny Pickett. I went out specifically to get guys that pass rush. Chase Young. We have Ray Wiley, who's focusing on nonstop pass rush. So I would expect him to not do good in run support like we do there with Kyle Duggar getting in the backfield. Hall being taken down for a loss to put them back at 3rd and 8, but they're going to go empty set here. This is where we honestly probably should be scared. Only sending 4 yet again. Nobody's getting there, but we force Kenny out the pocket. Plenty of room to run, though. He's going to get the first down and more, as he's not even going to slide either. He's going to take it down by Jonathan Jones. Had the pocket kind of taken care of there, but we're just going way too wide at the bottom of the screen. I can't tell who that is. Is that Christian Barrymore rushing off the edge? This time it's not, but they go ahead and go up the middle. Big lane there to get up into the goal territory. They're at the 5-yard line now as he was just able to squeeze through all that pressure and be one-on-one with the safety. Thank goodness Kyle was able to take him down to the ground. They're going to go back empty here yet again. Pickett throws out quickly, and that's a wide-open touchdown because he knows how to see his receivers when they're open. And the Jets take the lead right back. That's okay, though. I mean, we can keep pace. We show that we can move the ball just as efficiently, so I'm not too worried as of right now. Throw goes out quickly before the pressure gets there. Look at my left guard. Look, standing around being useless. Clay Johnston just let the defender go right past him. Thankfully, we were able to still get that in the hands of our playmaker. Got to work on the pass protection from our up-the-middle guys still. Dropping back here. Throw goes out quickly, and you mean to tell me you couldn't hold on to that? That's exactly why you got moved down to receiver 2, Polk. You couldn't hold on to that, and he didn't even touch the ball. Dropping back here. Blitz coming in. Not going to get there. We're getting it out to our star tight end, though. Saban, I think it's his first grab of the day. Off of his 2nd target here so far. Able to get us the first down. 48-yard line. Almost at midfield. Ooh, the defensive lineman jumping a little early there. So we're going to go ahead and get this one across here. No receiver handoff, but it will be a play fake. Throw down the field, and I mean, he had him on the inside. I don't know where Gardner was. Had way too much room on the sideline, but awful throw there. I don't know if that was thrown off by the motion. Kind of not working. He ran into his own guy there. Handoff here to the right side. Maybe it's our offensive line that's maybe the reason he's not doing good. I want to upgrade our pass pro because I look like our run was in a good spot, but sometimes it just be looking like they don't block anything. Sending a blitz here off the right side. Throw goes down the field on the comeback route. That's Javon Baker. Catching it and getting out of bounds at the 2-minute warning. 35 yards away. Can we put up some points here before halftime? Throw goes out to our star tight end again a little too early. Let them cross. Ooh, boy, if I was playing, we'd be so dominant. Drake May is just throwing that way too early. Let them cross the center of the field first. It's too much traffic. Like there, it's okay to throw it over the middle because everybody's kind of spread out. You want to get the ball loose. But when everybody's kind of bunched up, that ball can easily be knocked away. Let them clear out and get crossed the pattern first for a little bit. Dropping back here. Throw goes out to our halfback. Warren getting it done in the pass game, if not the run. As we're down to just about 60 seconds left. Gosh, damn. 30-second runoff? Are y'all serious? For a quick drag? Thankfully, we have all of our timeouts. So we're going to play action, fake this. They try to come up a little bit. Don't get there. I don't know why you would just dump that off to the tight end. Like, we ain't got nobody else. Clean pocket. Throw goes out. Baker with the catch. Shrugging off a tackler before going down. We're at the 9. 5 catches, 53 yards already through his first half. We've really been looking his way here today. 31 seconds left to go. We're at 1st and goal here. Pocket's looking clean. Fires it out. That's Saban with the catch. Can he get in? Oh, it's at the goal. We're at the 1-yard line. Come on. Really, 18-second runoff. That is ridiculous. That's cheating me so bad, honestly. We had a 30-second runoff earlier off of a drag. That's a 20-second runoff. And now we're forced to take 3. I almost wanted to jump in and take control because that really should have been a touchdown for us. The EA screwed us on that one. That's not. I can't even blame my coach, Drake May, nobody for like bad play clock management. That's way too big of a runoff for how short yardage we got. But the good thing about that last drive shows us that we can move the ball on the field. I think if we had just a little bit more time, we probably would have scored a touchdown. So you got to be excited about the way the offense is moving here. We just got to get a defensive stop and have the plays run in our favor here. So starting off the second half here with a run, going right back under center with a quick throw out to our star receiver that time. Actually, that's not even our star receiver. Who the heck are you? Oh, that's Saban. Well, I thought they said 15. I was about to say, who is that? Wait, 85. Who is that? Hold on. That says 85, don't it? So that's not safe. That's Hunter Henry. I don't know why I overlooked his name. Hunter, what you doing in the game, gang? I didn't know we had 2 tight end formations. You would think I would know making the playbook, huh? I forgot all about 2 tight end formations. So that was Hunter Henry making the catch there that time for a big gain to get us on our side of the field. Love that. So, okay, so we have 2 tight end sets under the center. Okay, we're going right back to it again here. We're going to call the same 2 plays again. Dropping back, looking, fires out to Jalen Polk. Plenty of running room here to the outside. Can't beat the linebacker, which is fair enough. I mean, he did have about a 20-yard head start in front of you and closing in on no ground. Could have tried a juke move, though, or something, Polk. 1st and 10 at the 31, though. Going back to the shotgun look here. We're going to go with the handoff right into the blitz. I mean, Drake, you want to call like a audible or something, man? Like, that's another thing. What if they need to get back into doing audibles? Because I feel like there was a Madden before where AIs actually would do the audibles too as well. Like, get back to that. Throw goes over the middle. Wide open is Josh Parks, getting us inside of the goal territory. Nice little deep in route there. Gets there before the blitz does. Looks like they're trying to blitz here again on 1st and goal. Staying in our pistol look here. Actually going to motion out now. Dropping back. Play's almost going to get there, but we're going to throw it out to the halfback as Warren just got scared and stepped out of bounds. Got to be careful here. We're going to hand off to the left, but instead of going to the big hole on the left, he tries to go up the middle. So this is why I say I'm confused on whose fault it is. It seems like when they block good, Warren does bad. When Warren does good, they block bad. So it might be just a bad connection all the way around. I don't know where the heck Baker is going. He's running to the other side of the field. I thought it was almost a pick 6. Once again, Drake May making terrible decisions when we actually need him to do good. All right, so we've had 3 drives, and all of them have ended in field goals, unfortunately. We're not going to be able to win a game against a team like the Jets like that. So, defense, let's get 1 stop if y'all don't mind. And then offense, please get us a touchdown for once. We've been moving the ball way too well not to get in the end zone. Dropping back here is Kenny Pickett. Going to get that out before the pressure gets there, and that's his halfback wide open up the field. Let's see what kind of coverage we're in here. It looks like we're just in a normal base defense here. Looks like this is a zone. Switched up to a man maybe late there. I think we were just in a normal zone coverage. They look like possibly a cover 2, maybe cover 3. Got our safeties up in the box this time. Definitely standing more like a cover 1 here. Going under center, 3 tight ends down. They're going to drop back, fire it out wide open on the linebackers. There is just no speed over the middle of the field. Christian Harris getting outran by Isaiah Lakely. Did have more speed, I guess, at our linebacker spots here. Going shotgun here, looking, fires it wide open. Is once again, is that 90? Chase Young is in coverage. Dear Lord, I understand it now. we're losing because we have formations where Chase Young is in zone coverage. That's yeah, we're getting out of this Browns defense expeditiously. The second I saw that told me everything I needed to know. The Browns defense ain't it, because if they have a package where Myles Garrett is getting in pass coverage instead of pass rushing, there is a reason why they are fighting for this #1 seed right now. Throw goes out, Saban with the catch, gets tabletopped and flipped over. We need a touchdown to keep pace here, though. So we're coming to the end of the third quarter. May's going to drop back, looking, fires it over the middle. That's Saban with the catch, trying to chuck 30 years too early. But at least he gets us enough for the first down. May over 200 yards passing on the day finally. Still no touchdowns, but also no interceptions to speak of here. Handing off to the left side. There you go. A good run lane and good run decision this time. Final 10 minutes of the game, and we need 7 here and a stop. Handing off to the left side. Good juke move, but we just need our offensive line to get better. That's another surprising thing, too. We have seen no takeaways from either side yet today, which is great news for us on offense, bad news for us on defense, though. Handing off yet again on third. I think the reason I got Jonathan Jones out there, too, is I got to respect the fact that he's had so many interceptions over the past couple years that we needed him out there. We finally get our first turnover. Tavahi stiff arms a defender and his offensive opponent. So many people just got stiff armed there. He stiff armed the offensive receiver and then truck sticked his own defensive player. But hey, we finally get our first turnover of the game, and at least it's giving us great field position to go score. I mean, he had them on the stop right. He just threw it over the top of his head, maybe thinking he was going to keep going possibly. We're going to go empty here with our first start play. Draw play here up the middle. Drake made big running lane. Please slide next time, though, gang. I didn't give you no pass carrying or run ball carrying vision carrying settings. Did we move? Backed up to 2nd and 8 now after the penalty here. We're going to motion Saban across the formation here. Maybe try to look to get him the ball here. Plays breaking down. Josh Parks is wide open, though, and he drags himself forward for a touchdown. I love it. He trucked his way through 2 defenders, slipped on his own teammate, and found his way into the crib, throwing it just out of a sack. Great catch there on the side. Great ball placement there on the sideline. And then just here getting his way through 3 people into the crib. Now the question is, are we going for 2? Yes, we are. We're trying to tie this ball game up. If we don't get it, we're still down 3, just like going for 1. We're going to hand this off up the middle, diving his way in, and it's a tie ball game. Jalen Warren doing what I need him to do. 40-second drive, 2 plays in, and that's what turnovers can do for you. 6 minutes left to go in the game. Let's go get it. How will the Jets answer back then is the question of the day. We got our first defensive stop finally, which is good. But now we need to make sure it stays that way. So I think they just had an injury timeout there because the play clock stopped. Kenny Pickett dropping back, fires it out to the left side again. That's a wide open Isaiah Likely making the catch on the sideline grab. Gonna motion back in the field here. They're going to hand it off the middle. Chase Young, though, is going to grab that up for a short gain. Get in the backfield for a sack, though, Chase. Come on now. Okay, hand it off against the outside. How do you let him slip you like that? Really, Jabril? You just literally got shrugged off by Breece Hall. And then we got somebody getting pancaked on the ground. Throw goes out to Garrett Wilson for a first down grab basically here. And with 4 minutes left in the game, y'all looking kind of sweet right now. I haven't seen anybody get in the backfield and get no pressure here. Chase Young's trying to fight through it, but they're throwing it out way too quickly as that ball goes out and gets caught by McCole Harmon Jr. Pickett going to go under center now here. 2 tight end set, handoff to the left side. Chase Young is there, getting through the defense. There you go. That's what I want to see. I called you sweet. Now do something strong for me. Getting through basically the defender and the ball carrier went down to the ground. Now go get the quarterback for me here. Dropping back, throw goes out way too quickly because ain't nobody covering. I don't know what Tavahi looking at. There's definitely a receiver at a stop route on your left. Move over. Don't think just because you got 1 interception, you free from all criticism here. Handoff goes up the middle. There we go. Make a play. Handoff here going out to the left side. Wow. Wow. On conservative tackling where he's not even really trying to juke. He literally sweep between y'all. 1:26 seconds left here to go there. And plenty of position here to score. Going to the outside. And, of course, we don't let them. But we're going to go ahead and use our first timeout here on 1st and goal. You might as well just let them score then on that one so we could at least got the ball back. But looks like they might be able to chance here to score this. Dropping back here, handoff up the middle. They're going to go ahead and get through, and y'all can't tackle worth a dang. Right through to Valles. He's just over there grabbing for ankles for dear life and still getting stood over for the touchdown. At least we keep 2 timeouts and a chance to answer. All right, you keep wanting these moments to shine. So let's see you do it again. For a minute, 12 seconds left to go. 2 timeouts for you, and the first thing you're going to do is throw it to Josh Parks in the backfield. Dropping back again here. Pocket's looking okay, but it's finally collapsing, and we have our first sack of the day, finally. And unfortunately for us, it's coming against us here. So with 46 seconds left, a 3rd and 22. Thankfully, we're in 4-down territory, so we don't have to get it all here. Just let's get a big chunk play here. Dropping back, Pocket's looking good. He's rolling out to his left, fires it on the run, has a receiver, and that's the running back. Jalen Warren catching it and getting out of bounds. And now we only need 4 yards for a first, and we can keep this drive moving. 4th and 4 here. We're on trips open. It doesn't look like we have a tight end on the field at all. Throw goes out before he's sacked. That's a wide open catch there, Josh Parks, and we use our last timeouts. I mean, we do have to score touchdowns anyway, so I guess it's touchdown or nothing anyway. Dropping back, 35 seconds left here to go. Looking, fires it out towards the corner. That's Saban with the catch and getting out of bounds. We're at the 39-yard line. The closer we get, the easier, I guess, a Hail Mary or at least deep shot would be, and we don't necessarily need a Hail Mary. I'd say from this distance, probably don't need a Hail Mary, just a deep pass play in general here. Dropping back, Pocket looking sweet. We have a... Did you drop that? Polk, really? Is your catching rating that bad? Wide open over the middle of the field and you can't hold on? 27 seconds left and Parks is open. If you float it over his head, what are you doing, Drake? 3rd and 10. 20 guys on the floor. Saban, thank you for being a savior at least, but no timeouts. We're going to have 1 play left here. It's got to be an end zone shot. Dropping back, looking, Pocket collapsing. And it's a heartbreaker. Man, if that game didn't make you want to shed a tear at least a little bit, you ain't invested enough. I need y'all to get more invested in these people, bro. Because first of all, the way in the half ended, I don't think should have worked. We got our touchdown that we needed, then we let them drive all the way down the field, and then we just didn't make enough plays, man. 6 and 11 on 3rd down, I guess, at least. But red zone, we did not score enough. We were down in the red zone literally within 10 yards and could not make the touchdowns happen. If we had turned those into touchdowns, this would have easily been a blowout, but we could not finish drives in the red zone. Drake May, 26 for 32, 283 and a touchdown. Kenny Pickett, we got to him with an interception, but we got it. 1.5 a carry is pitiful. Thank you, Josh Parks, for wanting to show up, though. 6 for 95 and a touchdown. I mean, these yardages are kind of bad. I mean, you had basically all your yards in the first half, and then we didn't go back to you again, it looks like. Both sacks got given up by our left guard. So I was wrong. That wasn't our first sack given up. That was a second, but both of them given up by the left guard. We're not run blocking enough to get any run lanes, and then we got 0 pressure. Only 2 TFLs, and one of them is by my safety, and no pressure in the backfield at all. So I think we need to look for like a new defensive playbook or something, because these stunts ain't working. So those are the ones that hurt, especially when you feel like you really could have came away with a dub in those games. But I mean, we do have 2 kind of easy opponents here before we have the Bills yet again with the Broncos and Vikings. So I think what we'll probably do is definitely watch both of those, or get both of those in box scores and kind of see where we're at the end of that, to see if Buffalo is a watchable game. Or are we going to end this episode 0-3 and have ourselves once again looking at another season where we're going to have to keep building even further. So we do have mock draft 2 though out really quick, so we'll go ahead and jump into that, and then we will go ahead and basically get into the box score here for us. So looking here, looks like we've got 3 edge rushers in the top 5, a corner even cracking it, some offensive linemen going up here into the top. Looks like they got us picking 12, right end Al Whitley. So we're starting to get some 50% here, so we can start to actually look at some players. So let's see what this guy looks like. B finesse move, B tackle, 23-year-old speed rusher. Not too bad at all, great to good speed. C block shed, C power move. So just a finesse rushing type of guy. So I mean, at least we'd have, you know, some more edge rush, which it seems like we're not getting a whole lot of pressure in the backfield, so I wouldn't even be mad at it. Looks like a lot of edge rushers though going here at the top. A couple receivers finally cracking the board. Our first quarterback here, Calvin Parker. Top 5 projection. I don't get to see too much from him because he only got 30%, but going to the Titans there at 19. Couple of cornerbacks going there. More offensive lineman. Second quarterback here. Another scrambler. Top 5 projection. Noah Bacon out of NC State to the Jets at 28, who we just played. I mean, I don't know if y'all want to move off Kenny Pickett off the year that he just had or the year that he's having. Another depressing loss here, man. We lose 17-10 to the Denver Broncos here, giving up 250 yards through the air, not even hitting 200 yards of our own. And it's really one of those situations where I feel like this one was probably more offensive driven. They got 2 turnovers off of us, so obviously that's not a good thing. Or did they have 2 turnovers? I keep forgetting how that reads. We even had 2 turnovers off them, and we still couldn't win this game because we can't get the ball moving. 16 for 26 here, 61% move completion percentage for Drake May, only 185 yards, even after getting 2 interceptions of Bo Nix. We actually rushed the ball very well today, 18 for 81 and a touchdown. Just, I guess, because of the passing, maybe. I have no idea, but this is actually a good game rushing for Jalen Warren for once. Jalen Polk leading the way, 6 for 67 through the air, but we got to start getting our guys open and scoring touchdowns. You saw last game that we watched, we didn't get any touchdowns in the game, or we didn't get any touchdowns in the red zone, I should say. We had 3 trips down there where it ended in field goals in the red zone. And then here, I mean, we get a touchdown, it looks like, from the run game, but still couldn't really pass. So we got to figure out what is going on. What are we doing wrong? Is it the play calling? What is it? Because that one is a straight playbook. When we simulate, it's straight playbook. It's not even me. So something's got to be going on to help this team get a dub here eventually, because the defense is somewhat pulling their job. All right, Vikings, we need to shift our focus to the Vikings. What do we find in the film study? Their offense is average against our D overall. Oh, has an advantage. Good to know. Let's talk to the defense about it. So they have an advantage against our defense. It said overall, too, so not in just one field, both passing and rushing. Well, I mean, our defense isn't that good. I mean, we have a good rush defense, I think. So maybe we need to focus about the pass. Yeah, the passing has been getting off against us, so their offense could cause problems for our defense. I mean, of course it could. What's the plan to deal with that? Stopping the pass, I would say. Can y'all defend the pass? We know linebackers have great pursuit. They'll have less block shed. We need our defensive end to get off blocks. Yes, for sure. So we can get pass rush finally. Our D ends need to get off blocks, get in the backfield, and go make some tackles. So +5 block shed for the game, -5 tackling, that's fine. Just get in the backfield and disrupt plays. Slow them down, get a gang sack. You know what I'm saying? Like, just disrupt the play. We better not lose to the 2-9 Vikings, or this season is over. Let's go, bro. We are finally able to go ahead and get a dub, 31-28. When the offense is clicking, we're strong. At least, I mean, giving up 28 to a 2-9 team is kind of bad. I'm 300 yards through the air. We got to fix the pass defense. I told y'all to get off blocks, and it looks like y'all did anything but that. But at least had another turnover today. 9 third down conversions is actually pretty nice. They're 80% in the red zone, with 3 of them being touchdowns. Finally fixing that up for us. 286 and 3 touchdowns. We gave up 317, though, to Desmond Ridder. Yeah, y'all got to get in the backfield a little bit more. Does it show sacks here? We got to the quarterback 2 times at least. They got to us 3. So the offensive line got to get better too as well. Not much from the running game, but 4.1 a carry again. So a pretty solid day. Drake May rushing in for a touchdown too as well. And then receiving, Parks with a touchdown, 9 for 98. Finally having a big day again. Baker, Saban, both getting touchdowns too as well to help out their seasons. Who gave up the sacks here today? I see Sutton gave up 1, Batista, and Paris Johnson. So kind of like our that 3-way. So at least our guards were cool today. But we got to get to the quarterback some more. I mean, everybody basically having half sacks here. So yeah, y'all tackle ability was really bad. Y'all had to get in there in twos to go to make them sacks happen. I don't know what I want to do to get y'all some better pass rush and get us into the backfield, but I've signed literally one of the best edge rushers in the game, and he's doing anything but edge rushing. All right, maybe y'all can let me know down below what I'm doing wrong. I clearly have an X factor here, but every time I come over here to activate, oh dang, I changed my scheme by accident. I did not mean to do that. Go back to spread. But every time I come over here to try to activate it, since I have no X factor players to put, it says zone ability 0 of 3, even though we definitely have one right here with Saban. I put his ability on. Like, he's got an X factor. He's got double me. I don't know what else to kind of do here. Maybe if I change it really quick. Let me go max security and then go back to double me. Maybe it'll save. Because I think double me was the one he automatically came with. Yeah, see, it's still saying that I don't have any. But then if I go to defense, Now we have 2 of them. So I don't know. And I did check my coach because I did remember that you had to turn it on for your staff. So I thought maybe I just didn't buy it, right? But I came over here to staff, and he has that. That's the one thing that he does have over here on quarterback guru. Gain the ability to equip X factors on the offensive lineup. We have that already. It's already bought. So I don't know if there's something else I need to do, but yeah, I mean, we already basically have that already fully equipped and ready to go. We did end up getting a player of the week here with Drake May's performance, though, after the last game. So shout out to him getting another player of the week. I think it's our second of the season. Harris got one. Oh, wait, third. Parks got one in week 5. Okay, so our third so far of the season. Now, if only the player of the week can actually translate to more wins. As you can see, we're 5-6. We have the toughest stretch of games coming up. Buffalo, Las Vegas, and New York, all of which are basically leading their divisions. I mean, both Buffalo and New York, both 7-4. The Raiders 9-2, and then we're 5-6. So we'll probably jump into all 3 of those games, but in a quick sim fashion. Like, we'll get to the second half and see if they're interesting to watch, just to kind of get through those, because that'll really kind of put a stake in our season right there. I mean, what's going to happen over these next 3? I mean, if we somehow come away with all 3, we turn out to be 8-6, beating both Buffalo and the Jets. I'd like to think that we'd at least be maybe the second ranked team, if not better than both of them. I don't know. It depends on what they do in their stretches. But we got to get this team better. You can see we're 30th in the league in points per game, last in passing yards per game, last in rushing yards per game. We got to get this offense just a little bit better. And it could be due to the games that we watch. I don't know. Maybe I actually do need to up the time on those. I do feel like they go by decently quick. So I'll keep my eyes on that to see if we need to adjust anything. But also coming back out, we'll have let's go ahead and get into our scouting focus here really quick, because I do want to start looking at the players to look at. And if I jump in too early, we won't be able to use this. So scouting focus, if we look at what our team kind of needs more of, I mean, edge rushers definitely, because of how we are playing. We're already looking at some of the right ends here, and he's the top 5 projection, top 5 talent here, right end. So we're probably not gonna be able to get him because we're looking like a middle of the road team. But we also can look at some tackles here, top 5 tackle here with Batch, as that position group is getting older. We can still look at defensive tackle, which there's not anybody kind of here up near the top, which I think is what I was using edge rusher for. So you're looking at somebody like Bennett here, just getting some more information on him to kind of fully scout to see if we can go defensive tackle in the first round again. Because after that, I mean, mostly all we would need would be just like more free safeties because they're getting older. I do kind of want to look the possibility maybe of halfback. Are there any up here near the top? Looks like there's a couple of receivers. The first halfback off the board is here with Russell. And I kind of do more so want to just see like their speed and everything more so than their stats. But it looks like we got 60% on him. I might do that actually instead of looking at 2 defensive tackles. Let's look at 1 defensive tackle, and then let me look at these 2 top running backs and get more information on them. Actually, we're kind of good at defensive tackle. Let's look at running back. I want to actually fully sell out on running back really quick. Now we do have some at 60%. I'm gonna need a little bit more than that. So I'm actually gonna look at these top 3 running back prospects here: Russell, Conley, and Compton. I'm going to get more information on them. We'll focus on the defensive tackles in the offseason too as well. Like if I really need to, we do have private workouts. So that's when I can come back to these first round defensive tackles and get a look at them. But we're going to look at these halfbacks first. Next 3 games are going to really kind of decide our season for us. Weeks 13, 14, and 15. I mean, after that, it's only 16, 17, 18. So, I mean, there's only 3 games after that. So, I mean, if those 3 games don't go well, we may just sim to the end of the season and just kind of get through the last 3 games. Basically, all box scores are set up for the offseason. If they go good, we might have a reason to watch the end of the year. It'll all depend on how those games go. Hopefully, we're able to get a win. Not feeling too good about the Raiders being 9-2, but division opponents are always games where you can kind of sneak one away. So, let me know what you guys think down below too as well. Let me know what you guys are thinking about the series. Let me know if you guys think any of the playbook options need to change or what we can do to help get some of these yardages up, because I feel like we have a good team, just not really moving the ball as much as I would like to. So I'll catch you guys in the next episode. Man, it's me, your boy Coach Smooth, aka Coach Cooper, aka SG, the King of Games, and I will get this team better sooner or later. Catch you guys in the next episode. I'm out.